Making side adjustments here. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. He uncorks one deep. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Staley. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Vols want to pick up the tempo. Going for the marker on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, the offense at this point is just doing everything they can to not give the football back to their opponent. Even though they're up in this game, they're still going for it on fourth down. That's now the third different fourth down they've converted in this game.
Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the heat. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half.
And the Volunteers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. But they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think again, if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Sends it downfield. Makes the grab right down the middle. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Orange.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's
looking to the end zone, but the pressure gets there first, and the quarterback is sacked, and the two-point conversion attempt is stopped.
Tennessee, 14, Syracuse, 9.
He'll bring it out. It's Staley. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Lewis. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Vols are flying down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Staley.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Volunteers in a good spot here with second and short. On the run, it's Lewis. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Fires to the tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Volunteers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on fourth down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
The give from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Cook. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving it forward just a few. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Volunteers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll move the tight end. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Aguilar. Got him downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Trying to impose their will with the run. And the balls get enough to move the chains.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Still looking, on the move. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run. You got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Lewis. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
We hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play. Right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater. The offense will stay out there to go for it on 4th down again. They're 3 for 4 so far in this one. Pulls and fires complete. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs.
offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on second down. They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Finding open areas.
The return brings it out to the 28, and the Tennessee offense will take over.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. At the 40, there he goes! Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, that's the best run of the day for him so far. He's a guy that looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. He's beginning to wear on this defense a little bit. If you're on offense, you probably want to keep giving him the ball.
They're going to ride this running back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
The Volunteers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The offense has a chance, now 1 possession in the 4th. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Syracuse doing business in the red zone. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
What a great play by the defense. And a play like that in this situation of the game, late, it's close, 3rd down, you got to have it. And how about the pass rush? How about the effort getting to the quarterback?
Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll try the run. Turning on the Jets. He's loose. He's at the 40. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. And the Vols come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Right back to the well. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards. It's
a running room. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Just hammering with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's James. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, keep hope alive, pitch this pill around, use every second you got, make this game, Palmer, as close as you possibly can.
Crazier things have happened in college football, man. Let's just go find out. Let's find out where the playmakers are lined up and see if they can make something positive happen.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the player.